Taifi, Williams, Kiminguchi, and Freeman the back four. Almaguer and Guski the midfielders with Valencia, Muhammad, and Solis. And the always dangerous Wilfredo Rivera is up top for OCB. Carolina Core, led by Roy Lassiter, first year of existence for this independent club that joined MLS Next Pro this season. Joshua Rodriguez up top, one to watch out for. He scored goals in 3 matches in a row. Facundo Canete has a goal or an assist in each of his last 6 matches. And it's Alex Sutton starting in goal for the 12th time this season for Carolina Core FC. Again, in its first year in MLS Next Pro. Home side, OCB wears the all-purple this evening. It's the white road kits for Carolina Core. Our head referee tonight is Elton Garcia, assisted by Juan Pablo Casas, John Ocampo, and the 4th official is Sariani Vasquez. As you might expect, it's summer in Florida. It is warm, but you can see at the top of your screen the American flag whipping. So the wind providing a nice cooling breeze tonight as we get set to get underway in the second match of this regular season between Carolina Core and Orlando City B. Roy Lassiter, the head coach for Carolina, expected to see nothing short of a flat-out battle here tonight. So it should be a good one. Glad you're along for the ride here on MLSNextPro.com. And we await the whistle here of Elton Garcia to begin the proceedings this evening. And away we go from Kissimmee. OCB again has tied 3 consecutive matches by final scores of 2-2. And now Angel Aguas. Roy Lassiter has talked multiple times about wanting to put together back-to-back good performances. His team has done that with the Huntsville 2-point performance after a win at Chattanooga. And now it's time to get greedy and make it 3 in a row. This is Evans firing and a stop made. Mercado just got a hand on it. Good build up there for Carolina. It earns him a corner. Evans works so well with Alenga Charles in the midfield. And he got a good strike on this one. 3 goals with 3 assists so far this year. This is his 14th appearance and start. Evans' ball is low. First touch comes up in the air, and Mercado did not lay a fingertip on it. So another takeaway for Carolina, trying to find Canete, but running out to grab it was Mercado. He leads one back the other way. Valencia ran it down. Valencia with the cut in the shot, and not much on it, so Sutton has an easy stop. Good up and down action here early in the first half. Each keeper already with a save. Ibrahim Covey. Another talking point for Roy Lassiter this week is that his guys are starting to have the belief that they're good individually, good as a team, wants them to continue to play with that confidence as the standard has been set for how well they can play, the kind of results they can get. And now it's about meeting that standard on a week-in, week-out basis. 8 minutes gone in our first half. Santiago Cambindo gets it back now. Cambindo, a 21-year-old. Also from the Houston Academy. This one sent all the way down. And Williams had the first touch to it, and then Taifi the second. And it results in a Carolina throw. Another look at that last chance for OCB. Straight off the ball from Mercado. Valencia able to run it down. A good move to the middle. Didn't quite get much on this shot, or at least as much as he would have hoped. Canete switches the field. Settled down now to Jacob Evans. Shots are 2-2 in the early going, 1-1 on target. Kiminguchi was able to clear that. Still Carolina with possession, though. Cross comes into the box all the way through. Taifi did put a touch to it. Had to, but does concede a corner. Second of the first half coming for CCFC. 5 matches going on tonight around MLS Next Pro. 4 of them in the Eastern Conference. And we will keep you up to date on what's going on around the league. Jacob Evans on a corner here. Higher ball this time. Swings all the way to the top of the box. Comes down to Alenga Charles. Charles, a player that's signed with CCFC from an open tryout. And Roy Lassiter said he's made himself into somebody the team absolutely needs, as Mercado makes a fairly simple stop on Canete. Roy Lassiter said Canete and Charles are the two that he really feels like have the goods to be first-team MLS players sooner rather than later. He said, I'm expecting some calls soon on Facundo Canete. John Solis. A long run for Taifi. Couldn't quite get to it. A throw for Carolina deep in its own end. Fans, this portion of tonight's match is brought to you by Orlando Health. Choose well. Nearly 11 minutes gone by here at Osceola Heritage Park in Kissimmee. Beautiful night for the second meeting of the regular season between Carolina and Orlando City B. Solis comes down with it. Flicked up top. Cross to the middle, and it's loose in front. Sutton got a touch to it on Orlando City. And now Taifi is knocked down by Diaz. Nearly 2 minutes into stoppage time here. Almaguer for Taifi. And Alenga Charles able to step forward. Couldn't control the ball, though. Almaguer to the near side for Valencia. Overlapping run from Solis. John Solis. Working against Aguas. Solis, a lot of footwork. Gives it off to Valencia now. Into the box, Taifi had it poked away for a moment. Taifi gets the ball back. Cross comes on. Cleared away by Evans. Perhaps down to the final 20-plus seconds of this first half. OCB continuing to pressure, though. Valencia found some space. Crosses it on. It's loose in front, and it's put in! Shaq Muhammad with a stoppage time goal late in the first half. 1-0, OCB. 7th goal this season. Might have been the easiest one he scored this year. Sutton couldn't quite corral it. And there is the halftime whistle. So the late goal from Muhammad gives OCB the good feelings going into the break.
Replaced by number 99, Aria Miller.
So here we go. As Carolina looks for a third consecutive result. They've picked up 5 points in their last 2 matches. And meanwhile, OCB has earned results in 3 matches in a row, but is still searching to get out of this stretch of 3 consecutive 2-2 ties. You see Canete came off, and Derek Cuevas came on in the halftime break. And then Aria Miller came on for Aguas. as well for Roy Lassiter. For Cuevas, it's his 10th appearance of the season, just the second time he's come off the bench. For Miller, his 3rd appearance, 18-year-old who came in from the Charlotte Academy. So Canete off and Aguas off. Jacob Evans goes short with it, hits a man, and a save is made. Rebound trickling to the goal line, just wide. What a sequence. Genius play here. Completely uncovered was Cuevas. Great save. And then Muhammad got in the way of the rebound. It does result in a corner, though, for Carolina. Evans sends this one on. Fairly good ball. OCB got the first touch to it. Muhammad again. Loose in the area, and Taifi's able to clear it. Only as far as Cuevas, though. Jathan Juarez. On the wing, it's Evans now. Juarez gets it back from Cambindo. Juarez looking to make a cut to the middle and does, and that's well wide. Out-swinging ball. Thomas tried to get ahead to it. It's loose for Rodriguez. He goes down in the area, and a penalty's been awarded. Rodriguez slow to get up. Rodriguez was taken down by, I believe, the player who was down on the field, which is... So here we go. Ibrahim Covey puts it in the back of the net, and there's an equalizer for Carolina. The penalty earned by Joshua Rodriguez. And in the 60th minute, Covey on the PK makes this 1-1. First goal for Ibrahim Covey. A couple early instances where the training staff was on. Solis fakes once. John Solis turning back. Still Solis on the ball. Sends a cross through. Goes over Sutton, but cleared away. Now Rodriguez got around a man. Rodriguez is one-on-one with the keeper, and he finishes. Josh Rodriguez scores for the 4th consecutive match, and it's 2-1 Carolina.
Ladies and gentlemen, Carolina court goal scored by number 13.
Get that man some oxygen. It looked like a huge chance was coming for OCB. Solis sent this through. Sutton misjudged it, but this clear came out. Rodriguez got right around Thomas Williams, and all he had to do was beat Mercado, and it's a 4th straight match with a goal. Miller ahead with it. Good ball for Cuevas. Cuevas rips it, stopped by Mercado. So now 5 saves tonight for Juan Carlos Mercado. And 4 on the other side for Alex Sutton. Both goalkeepers have been strong this evening. Here is Almaguer. Gusky works his way through the middle of the field, the MLS Next All-Star. Loyola. Talked with Manuel Goldberg about Loyola, who had a scary end of last season when he had to undergo surgery to move The foul was called. So Elton Garcia was allowing OCB to play the advantage, I believe, unless this is a foul on the other side. And perhaps the flag was up. Offside was the call. So now Sutton will send this away. We'll see if there are any further actions this evening. And there's your final whistle. Carolina Core come on the road and defeat Orlando City 2-1.